The new London Transit Commission chose Councillor Schuyler Frank as its chair at its first meeting after the previous commission was dissolved by council.
I think it'll take us a little bit to get settled in, and then afterwards hoping to figure out what the plan is, given that at council we discussed only having this as a temporary measure for 6 months. In the meantime, the 7 council-member Transit Commission lacks any voting positions for members of the public, although Frank is a regular bus rider. It's one of the reasons why, as a councillor, I'd hope to retain some of the previous commissioners, so we had that experience both from somebody who rides the bus regularly as well as somebody who is a paratransit user. So I'm hopeful that in the next couple months we can figure out how we can get those voices. Even though this commission made up entirely of council members is intended to be temporary, the long list of issues and challenges facing public transit and its ridership won't be taking a break this summer. LTC administration is expecting 3,000 fewer bus passes to be sold to Fanshawe College as the number of international students decreases. That's a $673,000 revenue hit. And smart card readers will need to be replaced with a more modernized system. And a shortage of heavy diesel mechanics makes it difficult to keep buses on the road. Frank has confidence, however, that London Transit's administrative team will be able to maintain momentum on projects even while the new commissioners get up to speed. There's a long list of items they have this year that are high priority, and I know that they'll do their best to make sure that the service is still exceptional and trying to get everyone around the city and dealing with things like tariffs and shortages. Frank believes the mayor's 2026 tax increase target of under 5% won't require the same 1.5% funding reduction being asked of other municipally funded boards and agencies. We've heard from him it's a suggested amount, so I do not see necessarily that being a priority of making cuts or reductions, especially when we can see the demand is there. The second meeting of the new London Transit Commission is May 9th. Daryl Newcombe, CTV News.